Bro, what's wrong with the... What's wrong with this? Oh, why is it really loud? Double check my...
時間は無情にも流れてまた巡っては繰り返すだけ。これは幻想でもいつか起こる未来でもない。起こりうる出来事、
Holy volume.
あるいはどこかですでに起こってしまったこと。私はただその記録をあなたに見せているだけ。虚無の彼方、すべての記録が集ま
What's
る場
a
所。
skill tree animation?
全知の門を開け。
Holy.
すべての質問に答えられる日が必ず来る。でも一つだけは今言える。誰でも道を見失う時がある。
Man,
心配し
Super
ないで。
Creative's animation is
そ
so
の
good.
時は私が導いてあげる。
It's so
ど
impressive.
んなことがあっても
So
道を見
impressive,
失わ
man.
な
I
い
have
よ
no
うに。
notes.
Hello,
Magic
Protos. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Galactic News Network Live for the third chapter of Season 2. How was everyone? How's
Doing well,
everyone
doing
been
well.
for the past 3 weeks? Been having fun. Took me some time to pull Tifera, but I got her last week. And also Tiana. And how did you guys enjoy Great Rift? I know it can be challenging, but I hope you got the score that you wanted.
Don't forget, guys,
We'll have
whenever you do
a new set of
Great
Great
Rift, just
tomorrow,
spam
so
the
be
play
prepared
button.
as well.
No?
I know everyone wants to check out Rita as
Don't
soon
be
as
afraid.
possible, but let's hold on a minute. And okay, yo. Oh, actually, a lot of people were asking, is Rita a seasonal limited character? No, we
No,
do not
she's
have
not
limited for
limited, guys.
season
We all
2.
know this.
Actually, a lot of
Come on, bruh.
questions. In a lot of different community and chats. Hello, G-Clev, what's up? Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? We do not have limited. Rita is not limited, not seasonal. Seasonal, we explained last time with the director. Seasonal will be something like summer or like winter. That's seasonal, not like season in game. So just to clarify on that. So, and there was a lot of
Maybe
feedback
lower the
as
volume a
well for the past 3 weeks. So I've heard much of the improved feedback from the previous Galaxy News Network. Thank you for the feedback. And
Yeah.
I hope you guys
And
liked all the
Tifera
information.
stream
and then
was
some
so
gameplay at the
good.
end.
It was
We will
concise,
continue
it was
to
straightforward.
do something
G-Clef
very
is
similar
always
today,
great
so
at his
if you guys
job.
enjoyed today's episode as well.
It was
And
straightforward.
also,
He got
I
all the
personally, and
references
also
out
they're
of the
watching
way and the
stream in
things
chat.
that the
Personally,
community
I'm
wanted, which are the
constantly
cards.
sending and receiving feedback to the developers. So make sure you're typing away some good chat. And also, it can be long chat, short chat, doesn't matter. They're always constantly watching, reading. And also the comment on YouTube and a lot of other socials. So make sure to leave what you would like to see in the future.
Yeah, the music's
So
kind of
before we
loud
head
in their
into
end.
before we head into Rita, I know you want to see Rita, but there is something. Spring illustration contest.
Yes. Even in Epic 7 they have
contest
this.
theme.
Hopefully they do
Agent,
something around
Yes, Your
it,
Nightmare,
because in E7 they had
participating
it
in a
for the
festival.
limited unit
Look,
for each
the
character. It's a great way to
0.5
have
grand
community
to one winner,
engagement.
and that 10 winners, 700.
But the music
So,
needs to
If you have the talent, I personally
get
don't.
lower,
If you have the
that's for
talent,
sure.
even if you don't, just draw what you would like and participate. I've been seeing a lot of very interesting, high quality, cool song concept as well with the mental breakdown. So this will be happening, and it will
March
be
3 up to
going
April
on
9th.
until April. So make sure
Thursday.
to participate with your interest. We'll talk about this later as well.
3,500
So,
USD.
without
man.
further
That's a lot.
ado, let's head to Rita, our newest
Rita.
combatant.
Okay, we know this
Announced
already.
Justice Psionic. So first I thought she'll be more of a support. Maybe
Psionic.
not.
So this is the same class
this
with
was one of the
Kayron,
feedback
right?
as well. The 4-star combatant right there. Beryl and Mia will be available along with Rita. And let's go to the next page. So let's
it's
talk about Rita
Baron
and
and, Mia.
what does she actually do? So the most
Wait, when did we
important
have
word
this
here
now?
is time manipulation.
Did we have this before?
What the heck is time manipulation?
Okay, so
Guys,
Rita, September
today
30th.
I have to yap a little
Give us
because
time
it will take some
manipulate.
time to understand.
Wonder, so this is the same faction with K-Ron.
Music too loud? Okay. Music too loud. Okay. Give me the I'm reading chat right now. Music too loud? What's going on with sound? Audio is
Korean VA 서윤한.
네. 네. 백그라운드
Rika
음악 좀
Abe.
크다고 합니다. So okay. Let's work.
Not
Okay,
too
before I go
familiar
to
with
her,
Rika Abe.
before I go to the card, let's work on the audio. Okay. Background music
What's
too loud.
her
Yeah, it's down. Is it
rules?
better now? Is it better, everyone? Okay. Much
Oh,
better.
not too familiar with her
Much
work.
better. Perfect. Audio good now. Okay, better. Okay, now
서윤한.
let's talk about time manipulation. So, again, she's not limited. No limited in season 2. As
Yes,
promised.
guys, don't forget she's not limited.
She's the main protagonist of season 2, chapter 3, Rita and Ivy. So, she will have her events go through the chapter story. You'll find it interesting.
Chronicler
And
of all
so let's
universal
talk about
events.
her mechanics. Next page, please. So listen up, everyone. Chronicle. You need to remember two things. Chronicle.
Chrono Archon.
It's her stacks.
Offense.
So she will be
focused
stacking
combatant who converts
Chronicle.
Chronicle into Chrono
Up to 6.
Ascension
6
to
is the
make
maximum Chronicle that you can get.
use of powerful
So
high
gain
cost cards.
Chronicle.
So I'm assuming that she has cards that
depending
are
on the
more than
AP
4 costs, right?
you use.
Because the most expensive
So she can have up to 6
AP
count.
cost card we have is like, for example, K-Ron or
And
someone
at
with
the
9
bottom,
cost cards. I forgot
Chrono
to
Ascension. In a way,
start of turn, decrease all chronicles. Gain
in
Chronicle
short,
Ascension for each
so
decrease, max
Chronicle
of
6
6.
count. When you end the turn,
And Chronicle Ascension is used.
she will have this animation and
Oh, when Rita's
Chronicle
basic or
count
unique
will
cards
go
is
into
used,
Chrono
use Chronicle
Ascension.
Ascension as cost.
and what it is, it's
Huh.
basically
So we're
Rita's own
are we
AP in a way.
incentivizing using our basic
So
cards
she
now?
will have a separate
Or having a character with basic card usage?
separate section of her AP. So I know this. So let's, without further ado, though. So, but when you use up her AP, when Rita's basic or unique card is used, she will use the Chronicle Ascension as cost. So that will act as her own AP when she has the Ascension. At the end of the turn,
Alright.
Ascension will be removed. So only when you have the Ascension removed, you can stack Chronicle again. We'll talk about this more as we go through her cards. Her mechanic can be confusing with words, and we will have gameplay and also a video at the end. So can we hop in game, please?
Okay, showing the gameplay already. So they're trying out a new
So
format,
게임
right, for the
들어가겠습니다.
live stream. Seems pretty good so far.
Before that, 잠시만요. 한 번 더 보겠습니다. Before that, there's another page.
Okay.
So, almost forgot about this page. 1 second. So she will gain Chronicle effect. Let's say you use
that's a cute
3
sticker
AP.
on the bottom
You'll get
left.
3 Chrono. And then you can convert this into her own counts of AP in a way. So
Convert Chronicle into
without
Chronicle
using the
Ascension.
AP
I think
on
use
the
of high
bottom,
cost
the
cards.
3
I believe
costs,
the one on the
you
right
have
hand
6
side.
or even more depending on the ego and the card that you
Could
have.
be your unique card,
So
right?
she can use very powerful high cost AP of her own cards.
Change Chronicle to Chronicle Extension through Time Paradox card, which
So
is
now
the
let's
second
go in
card,
and
right?
talk about the cards. There's Rita.
44%, huh? Does it have memory fragments? Or is that your based crit chance? Time
Whoa, some
accelerate.
high cost cards, right? So
Three
and
cost basic
finally,
cards, huh?
not a defense based
Interesting.
set of cards. Time acceleration.
Interesting.
3 cost basic cards? That's too
What the
heavy,
fuck?
but as I told you, she will have her own set of AP in a way. So don't worry too much about it. Rewind, heal.
5 cost ego
Chrono
skill, huh?
Archon, a key card. Without this, she cannot get Chronicle.
Okay.
You need to have this activated.
When a
the
card is
upgrade
activated.
to have Chronicle. When
It's
the
a
card is
unique
activated,
initiation,
one Chronicle
huh?
for each cost of that card. And time
All right, the internet died, unfortunately, but let's continue with the video.
the more cost of the combined cards you have, the damage goes up. The cost. Future decreed, increased cost of
Future
one.
degree, huh?
It can become this.
This
Will be
cost
step.
of 1, 2
I
costs are
gave the
lower by
feedback
1
that
until
the
use.
2 will be in another line
So
of
you could
sentence,
stack
so
this,
it's
yeah?
not as confusing. Increased cost of 1, a single 2 cost or lower card by 1 until
You
used.
can also
Then
target it if
activate
you have
1
like only
random
1 card at
3
hand
cost
that are 2
card,
costs
such
lower.
as Hue. Chrono Circle.
Chrono
Create 2
Circle.
Fade Imprint. What is Fade Imprint?
2
So it's
cost
a Retain
attack card.
Exhaust. It's an attack card. The damage will be boosted
Increase
depending on
cost
the
of all
cost of
fate
this card.
imprints
When you
in
use
hand by
this,
1.
the other Fade Imprint, because here, again, you're creating 2. So if you use 1 Fade Imprint, the other one will be going up to 3 cost.
Okay.
So it says increase cost of all Fade Imprint in card by 1, because you will have a lot of Fade
Interesting.
Imprints in your card later on. So when this card leaves the hand, change the cost to 2. It goes back to 2. And the next one, the final one, Time
So
Paradox.
this is a unique card, huh? 0 cost
So
AP.
we talked about her mechanics. When her Chronicle is up to 6, when you end the turn, it becomes Ascension. But there's another way, which is this Time Paradox. When you have,
Decrease all
let's say
Chronicle
6
gain
cost,
chrono-
6 Chronicle,
Decrease all Chronicle gain.
then the moment you use this Time
Chronicle
Paradox, the
They need
Chronicle
to reword
stack
this a
will
bit.
convert into
Right? Decrease all
Chrono
Chronicle
Ascension
gain.
immediately.
Ascension for
Which means that you can use that 6 cost
Chronicles.
immediately as Rita's AP. If you have this card without going
They need
to
to
the next
reword
turn.
it a bit. That's definitely.
It's a unique, so there's only one. Now time for Epiphanies!
So here comes Epiphany, huh?
Chrono Archon. Some really good Epiphanies. Let's go by one.
Chrono Archons is the first
Put Chronicle
base
and Ascension
Epiphany
here.
upgrade. So from 2 it becomes
When the card
3,
is
right?
activated, 1 Chronicle for each cost of the card. When the Ascension is removed, 3 Chronicle. So when you end up using all the Ascension counts, immediately you get 3 Chronicle stacks back.
Okay.
I found this was very, very handy, first of all, to have. A second Epiphany. When the card is activated, 1 Chronicle for each cost
Damage
of
to
that
a
card. At the
random
end of the
enemy
turn,
for each.
100% damage to random enemy for each
How does this
Chrono
scale?
Ascension. So could be some
Is
extra
it
source
fixed
of damage. Third one.
When a card is exhausted,
It's
1 Chronicle.
different because this one actually
So you
doesn't
play-
have the when a card is activated, 1 Chronicle
So you
for each
play it
cost
with,
of that card. This is just
characters that generate
when
a
a
lot of
card is
exhausted cards.
exhausted,
Maybe
1
Tefera,
Chronicle.
maybe Kairon, maybe 9.
Fourth, when a card
When
is
a card
activated,
is
1 Chronicle
discarded-
for each cost of the card. When a card is discarded, 1
Interesting.
Chronicle. The same when the retain effect is activated, 1 Chronicle. So it's giving you lots of different options.
That's a lot of effects. The
to
last one is
gain
when a retain
Chronicle.
effect is activated, 1 Chronicle. So you can pair her
next
with
one.
characters that discard like
Time
Ray.
axis collapse.
So time axis collapse.
Damaging attack card. There's a skill in the middle. Let's go with the first. 450.
450 damage.
Upgrade in damage.
For each combined
1 cost. For each 1 cost or lower
Huh.
card in hand.
Sure, playing her really
You
like
can
the
sync
best,
this
right?
with a lot
I
of
mean, that's
lower
how she was
cards. Card combatants.
introduced.
3 costs. This is a skill.
So it becomes skill. 3
Increase
costs
damage amounts of the next 3
of
cards.
this unit by 100%.
3
That's a
attack
big
cards
buff,
of
huh?
this unit used by 100%. So if you want to use
3,
Rita as a major source
100%.
of attack,
Just-
maybe this is a skill you want.
This gains retain.
Attack
Too
with
vulnerable
retain.
when Chrono Ascension is
Whole
gained.
lot of damage,
Activate this
too
card
vulnerable.
if in hand.
When Chrono Ascension is gained, activate this card.
So you can cast
in
it for
hand.
free? Is that what it's trying to imply?
So it's a retain. So if you have this, as I told you, Chrono Ascension stack will be coming in at the beginning of the turn. When you have this in hand with the retain, it will automatically activate. The last one, change cost of all fate imprint in card
It's
to
cost
4.
of all fate imprints
means
in
that
hand
if-
four.
The cost of fate imprint is higher, it will do more damage.
Okay, I see what they're trying to do here. So you're trying to increase the
Next,
cost of your
future
other cards
decree.
and then decreasing the cost afterwards. Like you're trying to generate a lot, right?
This one paired up really nice with lots of other
Future
combatants.
decreed.
Increase cost of 1. That's I'll say single
Increase cost of
card,
one.
2 cost or lower cards
Mhm.
by 1 until used. Then activate
A
one
random three
random
cost card.
3 cost card.
What was it originally? Was it 2? No.
Very simple. Activate 1 random 3 cost attack card in hand.
So
But
this
0
one you're
cost.
specifically
be very
targeting the
handy.
attack cards, huh?
This is a 3 cost, but activate 1 random 3 cost
In the
attack
draw
card
pile.
in draw pile.
I'm not
But
sure.
it's random. So depending on the draw,
I'm not sure what
draw
you should
pile
pick
you
here.
have, you can activate it immediately, but it's a 3 cost. 2 cost, activate 2 random 2 cost cards in hand.
Mhm.
So
This is
2 cost cards, maybe the Fate imprint
Kit is,
that we just saw, or
really like
think
she's
about
being
some other combatants with 2 costs, like
portrayed as a
Haru
character that you want to
cards.
play as a DPS.
This could
But
be
she has
very useful.
a lot of versatility, right?
And the last one, I
So it
believe,
seems.
3 costs. It's an upgrade, unique. When a card whose cost is increased, used manually, 300% damage to the
Mhm.
random enemy. So
Yeah.
that is
Her kit's
future.
quite something, right, guys? Chrono
And
Circle.
Chrono Circle.
Pick 2 fate
I believe
imprints.
Chrono Circle is the only card that can be used to create Fate imprint.
So from 2 it
First
becomes
one.
3.
Create 3 instead of 2. Retain.
Gains a retain effect.
And
And,
retain,
on retain,
create 1 Fate imprint.
So this becomes a way
So
to
this
like
could be nice
generate,
if you
right?
just keep on retaining, you create 1.
Interesting.
The next one is an upgrade. When Chrono Ascension is gained, moves all basic card of this unit to hand.
It becomes an upgrade, huh?
So when you gain
Of all
the Ascension
basic cards
stacks,
of this unit to
you move all the basic cards.
Her basic
And
attack
get the
card
basic
is 3
cards,
costs, right?
did some damage. So maybe
see.
Rita might not remove that many basic cards after all. Chrono Circle, 1 cost skill.
Okay.
Select and exhaust 1 exhaust
From
card
all cards.
from all cards. Then create Fate imprint for
Then
each
create
cost
Fate
of that card. So if you exhaust 3 costs, you'll get 3 Fate imprints.
Who do you pair this with, or what do you pair it
Oh,
with?
Almost
Last
forgot.
one.
Unique.
Becomes a
When
unique
Chrono
upgrade
Ascension is
card.
gained, draw 3 2 cost attack cards. So she does have a good set already with the 2 cost attack cards. You can draw with this.
I wonder if she's more towards self,
Yep. And Time Paradox, of course.
or
So
more
those
of a
are going to
support
be-
base, or more
Those
of
are
a
going to
combo.
be. And now Ego Skill. You
Okay,
have
let's
to
see the
check
Ego
this
skill.
out because this one's fire.
Mhm.
I don't know what you guys
Tell
are
me,
going
Geek
to be
Life, what's
saying, but okay, here we go. Boom. 6
That's a
Chrono
lot.
Ascension,
Chrono Ascension.
which means that the moment you use this, Rita gains her own 6 AP.
Wow.
Yes.
It's a 5 cost AP too, so it's really cheap.
Increased
you're-
damage amount of the next attack
You're
card.
spending
of this
5
by
ego skill
10%,
for
max
6
200%.
AP essentially, right?
This was
Of this
incredibly
unit, then,
useful.
up to 200%.
You don't have to. The moment you use this, you get the ascension. So when you
Activated
are
during
in
this
need
event.
of some extra pulls for Rita
So you have
costs,
to
you get this
prepare the entire thing,
immediately.
right? You have to
but it's a 5 cost.
You have to use
So,
9 cards before and then
that. And
activate your
also-
ego skill and then use the Big Bang
and
damage in the
okay,
end.
restoration. Forgot to do this, but her animation card animation is actually fire. I will knock all of them.
One's pretty okay. Two's fun. It has a fidget
Oh,
spinner.
look.
Three's nice. I like it. Reminds you of Sisters of Fate in Greek mythology or something like that. So the corner circle.
That one nice.
I was expecting the hands to spin, I guess.
And the last paradox.
Paradox, it should spin inside.
So overall,
I guess 2 and 3 if ever.
choose the
but
best
choose,
one. Hope
card
you can
restoration,
get some
right?
lucky pulls with the lens. They're cool, but I prefer sexy. Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, guys. Okay, understandable. And let's go through her potential.
Yeah, potentials, huh? Big car. Okay, it is
That's the
whatever.
basics.
First big node.
Basic card, common card, unique card as usual.
Big node 1.
Here,
Plus 50 time
there's a
acceleration.
basic card, Professor Sheet.
That's a
at
basic attack, right?
50% damage amount to time
I mean, it says it
acceleration.
right,
It's a
basic
basic
card
card 3
proficiency.
cost. So instead of 350, it'll do 400%.
Crit
This is
chance,
crit chance.
and a crit damage. That's really
This is
good.
crit
no?
damage. Plus 5% damage amount to Rita's time acceleration. Time acceleration was this card.
Basic attack.
Basic card.
Or basic card.
It's greater than 500, additional 5%.
So 10%. That's a lot.
greater
It
than
becomes 410,
800
right?
at the start of the battle.
Plus
10%
10 attack.
to herself. So surprisingly, lots of attack damage boost. So that's that. Ego manifestation. Okay. For E1, the time paradox card receives its effect. So if Chronicle is decreased by 6, gain 8 Chrono Ascension instead of 6. So here it's supposed to be if 6 is decreased, gain 8. So let's say you only had 4 count, then you will not get that +2. It needs to be 6, the max count, in order for you to get 8, the +2 instead.
Okay.
E2.
When Chronal Ascension is gained, create 1 Fate Distortion.
No, you do not get 11. You get 1 Fate Distortion.
Huh.
Fate Distortion, increase damage amount of the next attack card of this unit used by 30%.
Like, Fate Distortion, that's only 1 card in the
Get this
kit creates
extra
this, right?
card
We've seen this, right?
when you start the turn and get Ascension. E3 changes
Hour of Glory values.
Glory's value. The
It's
following
originally
effect, increase damage
10%,
amount
right?
of the next attack card of this unit
Am I wrong?
used by 20%.
Or is it 20% and then
Max
Maxu to 100%?
300. So you get this boost.
Oh, it's this
in
one.
her
Yeah, it's a
Rita's Eagle
200%
skill.
one, right? That's why
I
I said
understand
you
now.
need to run 9 cards
Open
first before you
parentheses,
play
no
this.
close parentheses. Took me some time as well, but as there will be a video waiting for us right after. So when you see the animation, you'll be like, okay, that's what it was talking about. So at E4, when a 2 cost or higher card is activated, gain 1 trace of memory.
Max of 6,
Increase
so
Rita's damage,
30%.
5%, 6 stacks.
Multiplicative?
E5 is a
E5 is
potential upgrade.
whatever.
E6.
Let's see.
This one's a little fire too. When you gain Chrono Ascension, increase the value of Chrono Ascension by 6.
By 6?
Only 1 time per battle, but increase by
Yeah,
6.
it's once per battle. It doesn't seem too needed or too OP. But this is really helpful for whenever you're doing
So
like
when
1 turn.
Chrono Ascension is removed,
or like
you
one-time
inflict 80%
battles,
fixed
though.
damage for each
I can see the
Chrono
benefit.
Ascension used over 1 turn. So that is Ego. All the Ego.
Okay, let me just refresh. I'm 1 hour in.
I know I did a lot of talk.
Okay.
Oh, the ego. I know I did a lot of talking, but I think you get much better understanding if you just look at our actual gameplay. So now that you have some idea of how Rita works, let's see what Rita is capable of. Let's play that video.
Okay, let's see the preview.
時間は無情にも流れて
Time flows
ま
mercifully.
た巡っては
Wow,
繰り
it doesn't
返
have a
すだ
crosshair
け
on their eyes.
記録者としての使命のために空虚の中心に向かおう
Mm-hmm.
時
Wow,
間
that's
や
her art count, her idol art.
砕け散れ因果の光よ
She has quite the assets.
消えろ時間の隙間を封じる
Oh, that's nice.
虚無の
Our
彼方すべての記録が集まる場所
Let's get it. Super creative animation.
空虚の中心砕け散
Time
れ
lapse here.
記録者としての時間をねじ曲げてでも好きだらけだな香港は大気充電完了だ空虚の中時間の隙間を封じる記録者として時間をねじ曲げてでも
Okay.
空虚の中心に時間をねじ曲げてでも
Wow, that's
記録者
something.
として
Huh?
時間をねじ曲
So
げて
you
で
play as a more of a sub detail, huh? If we're just basing it off from the playthrough right now.
高速違反ですよいつでも OK 守ってあげますね
Okay then.
行きましょうか高速違反ですよ空虚の時間の隙間を封じる記録者としての時間をねじ曲げてでも虚無の彼方すべての記録が集まる場所
Wow.
空虚の中心時間をね
She
じ曲
does a
げ
lot
て
of
でも
things.
存在意義に対する悩み以前はたくさん考えてみたけどやっと分かった艦長が私の現実だってことそれが全てだってこと
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. So
So these are the recommendations. Huh?
guys, left top, you saw the stacks.
Increased
The
damage
video
amount,
did
time
much
of
better. The
glucose
entire
card, the choices
explanation of the
running
last
Haru.
10 minutes.
Utilize
Yes.
Fighting Spirit card
That's
to gain ample amounts of chronicles, provide draw, and then chain activation. Okay, I see it. You have Nia, the 9. Formation that focuses on Rita's main DPS. Alright. She's self-sufficient, right? And then you have Mika to get more AP. Brow's also there for either draw hands.
what I wanted to do beforehand, but
Okay.
actually does. And she gains her extremely cool character. Extremely cool character. Formation. Increase the
Yeah.
attack.
Let's see her partner.
My favorite design so far.
Wow.
It's a
I agree with G Clef right here. Quite the design, right, guys? November 11.
partner.
November 11. 11/11. Ivy, huh? Realm of
Let's talk about
Creation,
what she
Wonder.
does.
Hansoli and
Next page, please.
Hinano Harumi. All of me.
Passive,
16%.
All of me. Increase the attack for the combatant.
Mhm.
When a 2 cost or higher, just this attribute attack card is used, increase the damage. If a 2, 3, or 4 cost attack card is used,
Premonition.
gain 1.
Up
Premonition?
to 15%.
It's another damage boost stack. Her ego skill, the illusory erosion.
3 ego points.
What is it? Increased damage amount taken from 2 cost or higher attack card of the assigned
2
combatant
illusionary
by
erosion.
20%.
So is this vulnerable?
So
is this just
overall-
vulnerable? No?
Ivy is a huge damage booster as a partner to the
Interesting.
combatant. A lot more. So that's
Oh, wow.
Now time to go back. Saw the chat.
So this
Go
is
to the lobby
the
right now.
Friendship
Okay, here
10,
we go.
right?
Here's the lobby. That's Rita. I think there's a pattern with the last character of the season.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, now I'm pulling her. 10
A
out
lot
of
of
10.
them are like for the last
now
characters
I'm
of the season. A
convinced.
lot of them are lying down, right?
Too safe? Okay.
Too safe.
Cute lobby. Lobby into my face. Let's not do that next time.
Chill, guys.
Rita and Ivy rescue rate.
Okay,
3
so
weeks
on the
as usual.
18th, so
Oh man,
that's
I was surprised. Rita into my face. That's
Yep,
not good.
we already know.
Let's just keep that at that screen and just have the pop up. How about that, right? And again, guys, I want to apologize about the explanation. I wanted to do a better job, but the concept was pretty hard to explain with words. But I think you'll now get it. We'll have some gameplay at the end, so we'll all have much better explanation as I go through the actual gameplay. So don't worry too much. So now let's talk about the new story. We have the next chapter of season 2.
okay.
New story.
Promise.
Heart. Promise. I won't talk long. I do not want to spoil anything, but there's a surprise. Combatant in action. Seen at the end. So even if you're a story skipper, I know there are story skippers out there that presses on skip button 2 million times, but a skip button only skips like 5 lines. But make sure to watch all the way until the end because
Okay.
there's some fire. There's some fire. Caught. That's me. Not this time. You better enjoy this. You better enjoy this. That's the story. And we have the next. We have the second part of the Great Rift called the Golden Main.
Main.
Phase 1. The boss enhances each time they're hit. They're to use powerful attacks with lower hit counts.
I think we've seen this design, right? During the roadmap, I think. But it looks really good. It looks really good, by the way. It looks like a griffin, if anything.
We'll have
Phase
gameplay
one, each time they are
At the end
hit.
of the broadcast today. And this boss has something called armor.
So you
We'll
really
have
want to hit
stacks of
them
armor, I
really
believe 10 in the
heavy.
first phase,
There's
15 in the
much
second
order
phase.
though, so it comes.
So you need to work around
So
the
maybe
ways,
you're
get a lot
running
more HP.
Tifera and then 9
So let me get a
with
copy.
Extreme.
Slip. And then the second team,
Damage
second
amount
phase is actually
is
the perfect chance to see Rita and the team in action.
combined
Tomorrow,
cost of
so
the cards in
be
your
prepared.
hand.
Next phase, please. There's an upgrade in the environment. Variable skill
Bro,
tree.
this upgrade tree for the skill
You're
tree
gonna
is
notice
pretty
the
good
first set
so
of
far.
upgrades that it was only having like 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Yes, we have an upgrade. Now, unlockable edition of phase shift will unlock a lot more unidentified areas. This will unlock another God's Hammer
Wow.
by defeating the core of
That's
this
really
board's
good.
boss. So this also, let's also hop in game. Environment variables. I've already unlocked a few. Refresh count +1. And it goes here, this way. New areas, Golden Trail for the outskirts. But the highlight is this one, Memory of Embers. This one will be marked on the map once you go to Inner. It'll be marked on the map similar to like Elite or the Belang shop. And once you have that encounter, you will go into, after you defeat the boss, you will go into core of this core, like an extra boss in a way. And Hammer. This will unlock additional God's
Another
Hammer.
hammer
But you can
upgrade?
only possess one piece of equipment upgrade with God's Hammer. So see, here's a catch. If you already possess equipment upgraded with God's Hammer, you can change the upgrade effect of that equipment.
Oh,
Because God's Hammer was
so I can
random.
reroll, right?
I know there were times that it wasn't really perfect, so with this, you have an extra chance in a single run. If you go all the way through this.
That's pretty good. That's a really good
But it's still random, but you
QL.
get one more chance if you go through all the way till the end.
Still a chance though.
That's a nice upgrade.
But it's still good.
And oh, this one on top. Yesterday's image. This one helps a lot through your run. If a turn is ended while 1 or more AP is remaining, at the start of the next turn, draw 1 and gain 1 AP.
Interesting.
So if you have remaining AP, you can actually
Draw
use this
1
for the next
if you have
bigger, better, spicier turn.
remaining. How does this work with stockpile?
But to remind you guys, the God's Hammer, God's Hammer can only go on one. As far as I tested, it can only go on one specific equipment. Only one. You cannot have 2 different God's Hammer in a single run. Okay.
All right.
Now, can we hop back to the graphics? Let's talk more about Core of Discord. This was the middle one, the unlocked. Once you go into the inner section of Chaos, Seasonal Chaos, you will have this marked on the map. You'll find that it's very easy. You'll notice
Okay.
immediately.
Once per
And
turn.
there'll be a third option.
Once per entry.
By the way, the third option is only available after you finish the Chapter 3 story, so make sure to finish the story first, and then go in, try this. If you don't finish the story, the third...
We
third
know
option
what
will
this
not be
is like
available, so
based off
just,
from the
FYI.
previous.
Once you go in, after you defeat the final
events.
boss, you go into Core
It's
of
really,
Discord.
it's really similar.
And once you defeat an extra boss in there from core
So
Discord,
if you,
it will be another
I think you'd
chance of
essentially
God's
just
Hammer.
do this if you have
Couple
really
times
good
that I tried
save file,
also gave
right?
equipment. So I think it's worth the try depending on the difficulty.
It's still a really good thing to
so
do.
really neat upgrade to each one. And the next page, please. So let's talk more about the God's Hammer. There were times when the God's Hammer upgrade actually ruined your
that's
entire
pretty
run.
sick,
It doesn't usually
man.
happen, but there were times. So now we have an option to see the God's Hammer option, and you can skip it. If you really don't want that option in the equipment, you can skip it. This screen pops up, the same screen pops up when you go into Core of Discord and get the second God's Hammer. When you try to, so this exists
W's in the
so
chat.
that you have the original God's Hammer and then the second God's Hammer. You can compare the option and you can skip it. You can keep the first one or you can select the second one to replace it. So we have this function now with the extra. And next page, third supply explorer. The final tab will be unlocked. There will be some single anchors, rescue anchors,
Guys,
and
don't
lenses.
forget to get the
Hope you guys all enjoyed that
redupe
Omega
from
code.
the second tab.
Which combatant did you use the Omega code, or are you keeping that?
That has
for
to be your
Rita?
priority if ever you're gonna
Personally, I
play
kept-
this season, or
Personally, I
if you're
kept one
catching
for
up,
Rita.
it should still be your number one priority.
I think.
Otherwise, it's
Rita's
a typical
little bit very
rewards. Get the
And
hard
next page, please.
thing.
Here's something else. New content.
boss.
What is this? Monsters Arena. Hunt or be hunted.
Okay, so we have a.
Monster cards to challenge this high difficulty arena.
Oh,
Give
this is
everyone cards to
interesting
train.
content.
Activates strategic synergies with combined card. Can we hop in game, please?
That's interesting.
It's right here. Monsters Arena. So
It's quite short, no?
depending on how much you guys like it,
15
love it,
days.
maybe we'll have more of these. Maybe we'll change it. Send your feedback.
And
I'll
it's
send your feedback after
it's
you
an
play.
interesting side story or
Enter
side
the arena,
event.
and we say synergy because it's already completed. But first you go, only the beginner will be unlocked. And once you defeat these beginner modes, each time you will get these monster cards. 3, 3, 2. And then you keep on scrolling down. Once you unlock, you can go and get all the cards. You don't have to be scared. I don't have any monster cards in my deck. No, this is something separate. You don't actually have to have any monster cards in
Yeah,
a specific combatant deck. I was pretty scared.
You're specifically
Monster
using
cards cost way
the
too much. I don't
monster
have anything.
cards provided.
But you will get all the monster cards through training, and then you can enter the arena. Let's say, for example,
Okay, I like it. I like it
the
a lot.
arena. Each arena will have different rules,
So
and they will also have a recommended strategy. Let's first.
not a lot.
just pick
Not a
18.
lot of
Assign.
decks right now utilizes
Then, that's Korean. It says strategy.
neutral cards. So this way
with
we
the
get
card that you have collected from
familiarized,
training,
right, with other monster
You can
cards.
assign it to the combatant,
I like it. I
and
really
they will have
like
synergy,
it.
sort of like TFT in a way. The TFT players, you would know synergy. Depending on the card, they will have
So
different
there's synergies, huh?
sets.
Yeah, it's
Synergy,
similar
try to find your
like
best.
what G Cliff said, or if it's like an Epic
Interesting,
7.
very cool.
We had an
look, this
event
one
quite
actually has
similar
4
to
sets
this.
piece. I think yeah, that one.
I like
Add
this,
one
I
to
like
two
this a
cost
lot.
or higher attack cards. This could be useful. You're doubling your damage basically. Oh, okay, 5, 6. Strategy formation,
Mm-hmm.
and then there are 5 rounds. This is already completed, so it's set to round 5, but there are 5 rounds to each arena. And the first few arenas are actually pretty easy. So it's actually going to hit that gameplay. And I'll also explain a little further. Oh, okay, it does have auto function because the first set of arenas are actually quite simple and easy.
So do you provide the
Just skip
deck?
just for the sake. So, as you know, that stack
combatants?
will now transfer to Ascension. See that animation? And Rita glowing means that she can use her stacks. So when she uses this one cost, not only she's using this one cost from the Ascension stack, when the Ascension stack is gone, you're immediately getting the Chronicle. So let me use this. She will immediately get 1 stack. Back with the upgrades, so she had 4. So here. This was Chronicle Ascension is removed, 3 Chronicle. This was I believe the first Epiphany for the card. So she gained 3 immediately when the Ascension was gone, and then +1 because she used the 1 cost card. So that's basically how this works. And you power up.
All right.
That's wrong. So you can either have many Fade Imprint and raise the cost, or you can raise the cost first, depending on how much you want, and then use it later, which will create 2s all over again. So you can have 1 stacking a lot more damage. Since I already hit 6 costs, I will just use a couple more. And that will actually complete. So I'll end the turn just to show you how. So now that I have this much
Oh,
AP,
we got an
how did I-
Ebony
oh,
Lumen.
and plus 6, so the next turn can be so much more. Oh, that extra AP came from the synergy. Not, that AP actually came from the
Okay,
synergy, guys.
that's
Don't panic.
quite, that's quite
And
straightforward.
the synergy made it much more powerful. See here?
But I was
when a 2
expecting
cost
that
or higher
we
card is
were
activated,
supposed to
2
only
AP.
use monster cards, right?
Okay, so you can have different types of AP like this. Huh? Whoa, holy. So enjoy. There are a lot of other synergies out there. So enjoy
I
this
wonder
arena.
if that's a
There's
good,
a bunch
like,
of them.
because in
And
Epic
it gets
7 we had that
much harder as you go through, much harder. So
kind of
enjoy.
thing where
And as you go
we're
through training,
using
you know,
a monster
see
kit
the-
instead.
Okay. You get some
of the
crystals too.
combatants.
So worth the action. Oh, and also lens.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a lot of prism lens.
Let's see all the strategy here.
6.
And the cards, it'll strike. Yeah, the stronger synergy, strategy, synergy. We'll have more cards required. There's 2 set and 4 set. So you only have 2, but it'll be somewhat weaker. Swift.
Not too bad.
Tempest of Strike. So there's a bunch, but because you want to know it all, I'll go through one by one. Slaughter Battlefield. Oh, increase damage of all target attacks by 150. So some AoE upgrade there. 10 resolve. And this insight. Drawing through the ability to moral. Amplified mana. At the start of battle, draw 5 upgrade cards? What the? Price of Void. Increase the damage of exhaust pile. Each time a card is exhausted, create a random common card. Apply evaporates. What? I can't scroll. I will send that feedback. But those are the strategy, and please send us feedback whether you liked it. I want more strategy. It's too easy. It's too hard. I want more of these. I would like to see this type of upgrade. This could be a cool mode in the future.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool move.
So enjoy it. Monsters Arena. Now, this is something that a lot of Protoss wanted. Now there's a merge option for particles of memory to core. I know
Finally.
you have a lot.
100 to
lot,
1 and then 1 to 100.
particles.
No one's going to use the
Now
other
you
way
can merge
around,
or
right?
merge. Merge ratio is 100 to
No
1.
one's going to go
Finally,
from 1 going to 100. But this is such a good QL.
this was much asked by so many of you. And finally we have it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And next we
There's
have
so many
story
of the
updates.
lower tier ones.
Of course, we have story updates for Rita. Go through the sub-story. We did Trek Sound Captain. You'll understand a little bit more about the background, along with Rita and her storyline. And not just that, once you go through, you can gain some materials, crystals, as you can see. Next page. Oh, this isn't much, but it's improved
We're just
interaction.
having interactions with the combatants and
But further improvements are planned in the future updates. I'll show you guys what this is.
Quite cute. Nothing
Can
too
we go
special.
in-game? 1 second, please.
Much needed
I know,
though.
the game rules. So, it's not much of an interaction, but rather than just standing still,
Okay,
they will
that's
now have
cute, but
pop-ups.
we need more
That's upgrade
cats.
for now.
We
for
need
now, okay,
more
but
cat
we'll have more
spawn.
updates, okay? Go back to graphics. 저 다시 CZ로 가겠습니다. It's cute. Yes, that's the interaction function. And next we have archive system. This is
Oh,
something. It's on the
They
right bottom when you
cleaned it up,
open
huh?
the right. Instead of just having the partners and cards and options, we
that's
selected
that's
everything.
good.
in
I
one
like it. I like
archive.
it.
It's much better to find. You can check out the combatant lore, and we'll have more in description as you see the right bottom unlocked section. We'll have as soon as we have a lot more available, we will have that unlocked. For now, we'll have combatants, partners, cards, and lore. A section available in the archive. It'll be right on top of shop menu. And along with the archive, next page, we'll have some more information about the equipment,
Flavor
some
text.
monsters, bosses, some more background information. When you click
Okay.
on the item, there wasn't much of a description. It was only it only said what it does, what the function was. Now it will have much more of a description of what it actually is, where it came from, what as you can see, it'll have some more description about the item, the boss, and so on. Not everything though, not everything, but we'll constantly update so that it will have a lot more lore and the background information. And that is about it for the quality of life update. Now let's move into event section. Oh,
Oh, that's a
got
nice
live
QL
broadcast.
for.
I'm gonna forget about this one. Live broadcast link is here. Addition of a link where Protoss can watch the broadcast from within the game. We'll have this, so we'll have a lot more people watching the live stream. Yes. Oh, and another quality of life that we don't
We
have
needed
as
this,
an image,
to be fair.
but I would like
We
to show you
really
this.
do. Because they had this in Epic 7, yeah? And a
Maybe
lot
it
of
doesn't actually
people were
show. From
confused
what I
when
tested, there was a lots of
CZN
feedback.
live broadcast was
lobby screen,
being
okay.
held.
There was lots of feedback that the buff icon on the left top is too small, and the icon has been improved. It's bigger in size, and also the stack is on the right, so it's a lot easier to tell how many stacks you actually have. For example, morale or anything like that. It's much easier to see the icon and see the actual number. So that will be some quality of life
WGKF.
updates. And now let's talk about events.
Ooh,
Emergency
10
rescue protocol.
orange.
Nice anchors. 3 rewards after missions. There's
Ooh,
a
we
bunch.
have Overdrive again.
You can find all these in the
That's
event
so
section,
good. That's what?
along with the sub stories,
7
along
days?
with the monsters.
7
in the
days
event as well.
is
And
a
also
lot.
this time, Overdrive is back. Memory fragments that helped me a lot getting the new sets. Make sure to do it every day so you don't miss the 2 times per day. We were wondering when they will have memory fragments, but we finally have it. That's it for events. And now,
Holy,
This is actually-
what an art.
illustration contest that we actually
That's so good. And then this is the mother
did. So
or
let's go through
whatever
some of the artwork.
the
Grand prize, winner.
the
Sick
name
failed.
of it.
Oh, that's Ray. She's getting
It's so
dragged in.
good.
Wow. Quality. Congratulations. Wow, congratulations. And expression. Very cool. Or Leah. Oh. That's
Oh,
those were 2 winners.
that's
It's the mental breakdown
great.
category, so we'll see a lot of mental breakdown.
That's the blood. It has a lot of symbolism.
And the next one, please. This is by MYM. The
Senmetsu.
title is actually called Serenial. It's in Japanese. And the author said, I thought about the image when Serenial is going through the breakdown as her wings are getting destroyed. Oh, Serenial. Very cool. And another Ray. Ooh. By Calder. The translation says, don't come. Oh. There's another mental breakdown. This honorable mentions. 6 winners. Congratulations. And this is Chaos. Yes, we can tell. Total Chaos by Muna Age. I hope I'm reading that right. So, how about all the favorite combatants in CZN when they are going through the breakdown? I love the theme of the dark theme. It hits me very hard. I love the theme of CZN. And extra comment: can we have the mental breakdown in the lobby? Very nice. I think that's a very good take.
We
right?
have that we have
How-
that mental
Yes.
trauma
mental
and
breakdown in the lobby.
discussed
I think
before,
that's a really
right?
great idea. That was a comment from the author. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure
And
they
next,
already
So
discussed
Orlia.
it.
So I like drawing
Holy.
mental breakdowns. Congratulations. Thank you. And
Yuki.
Yuki. This artwork is from Urashima. And a comment says, I'm taking work. Hope that translation is okay. Honorable mentions.
Wow.
Oh, what is this? That's Serenial, right? In 3D? From the artist. Thank you so much.
It isn't in 3D.
Oh,
It's...
we all know who that is. Renoa. By Kanzaki Tote. A Shadow of the Past. Won the awards and thank you. A contest for
Wow.
Beyond the Chaos. Oh,
Wow.
Renoa. By Ibuki Notsu. His artist. Very nice. Congratulations, Renoa. Oh, excellence awards.
More
tutors.
Serenials.
Says-
There's a lot of Serenials. Then again, it was held
So
during
that's...
Serenial thing.
Finally we have Naja. I was... Save you from the darkness or the breakdown.
Narja.
Next.
Wow.
Finally we have Naja. I was wondering. Naja and Elysium. That's the huge thing that pops up in the ego skill.
I like this. I like this a lot.
The title is just Whale and Eyeball. Nice.
So
Thank you.
guys,
Congratulations.
don't forget, if any
And
artist
honorable
from
mentions.
there,
This
Fix it.
artwork is from Shimotsuki Shin, who's also willing to work hard for extra. Next, there I could tell. Yes.
wow, Yuki,
Some
Haru,
physics.
and Renoa.
Felipe, about time, Felipe.
Calipe, this
Oh,
rare
that looks like a very nice
Calipe
name
pool.
card. Very cool design. Ooh. And a few more of the honorable
Okay,
mentions.
that kid, that's hella cute. I like this a lot.
Love the comical design. Look,
Very
plus stress, plus
comical.
4, plus 6, plus 3. This, wow. I love this a lot.
Then Nia
This
has
artist is by
a
Chabing.
Nia has a
Yeah, the stress almost full. About to activate the mental breakdown.
got the mental
And next, please,
breakdown, and then we
congratulations.
see the
This one by
partners.
Fufu. Lots of Serenial. Congratulations. Renoa. Very cool, realistic, light face look. And that is all for. We'll continue. We'll have winner announcements in April 18th. And the contest theme is Agents of
Participating in the festival. I want to see it. I
And I
really
love it.
look
So-
forward towards it.
Where to post?
March
These
3
great
to
artworks.
April
Says
9.
fan art. Not 100% sure, but
Holy cosplayer.
they should buff Yuki.
Yuki,
Thank you so much for
they
the offer, and
should
as you can
buff
see-
Yuki.
Uh,
I agree.
Right. And thank you for. Now it's Rift.
Hey, we'll
Don't
see
do live
more of
stream?
the Great Rift.
Oh no. I have a pretty good understanding, but the way I said it didn't.
Okay, let's see it.
This is somewhat customized for the broadcast, so I will go through the first
We
set of
got
stats.
9, Veronica, Norleia.
And as I mentioned, I wanted to show this. It has 10 armor. Decreased damage amount taken by 90%. But decreased armor for each cost of the attack card activated. When remove, change action. So, and elasticity is there. So, it's a 2 cost. I will attack it. And then minus 2 armor. Now the armor is 8. That's the basics of how you bring it down. So, what if you use the Fighting Spirit? It's a 2 cost. So it's 8, right? Let's use Fighting Spirit. It was 2 cost being used, so it's down to 6 now.
Golden.
You use it from the card or the Fighting Spirit, the cost remains the same.
You right there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me just bring
Exploit
the
the
down.
opening.
stack
So this is
quickly.
what?
the 3 cost being
E2,
used.
E3, 9.
So 4 down to 1. It's doing close to no damage. It's because of the armor.
Okay.
But once you stack it, once that armor is gone, now 5 morale.
Less
Damage plus
density.
20%. So, let's just do softy. Oh, I don't have AP anyhow. So, let me just skip.
Okay, let's see it.
It's down to 1.
Boom.
Big damage, massive. Yes, right. It will take some time. Wait, let's get to you.
Big DPS.
8,000 more, okay. Oh, there we go. Forgot to have that on for the longest time. Boom.
Big
Now phase 2.
DPS.
We'll have 15
Okay, let's see
armor.
it.
So this is where you need a lot more AP. That's why we have Rita with the Chrono Archon. With
No,
this
it's
epiphany where you
not
get
just
3
AP,
Chronicles
it's
when the ascension is removed.
Cost of hand rate,
that one
bonus
stack?
damage.
Remember, the armor goes down from the attack card cost. So down to 13. With the animation, you get the ascension transferred from the Chronicle. Not the best set of hand. I would have liked to have some more 2 costs activated, so I will have this activated because it's a retain.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing that I wanted to mention is that you have one ascension left. So you're using a 2 cost, which means that you're pulling one from the Rita's ascension stack and you're using one from the AP. And because you're using a 2 cost, she will get 3 plus 2. So she'll have 5 immediately in the Chronicle. The 3 again comes from the Epiphany upgrade.
I think they need to change the
The
icon,
reason why we
right?
have is the draw.
It has to be something
Simple
different.
for the extra AP. So now that we have 5,
It needs to
plus
be
5,
more
we
unique,
up to 10
right?
For
I
Rita.
wonder if they're changing it.
And another thing to mention, any Lumen, and also the monster card. The Lumen card, it's in Rita. It's part of Rita's card, but because it's not her unique or basic cards, when you use Lumen cards, it'll be used from the AP at the bottom, not from the Ascension.
Okay.
As 5 went down to 2, and it did not use Ascension. One thing to note. So if you have these Fade Imprints, so this is one of the better hands. I just used Fade Imprint, it was a 5 cost, so immediately we have maximum 6. But since we have Paradox, in a single turn, you can have, again, the 6 Ascension, and you can use this again in the same turn, which will bring down the armor. I could have used the other ones and did a much better job. Well, let's scroll one. Let's scratch that. I'll just use this AP. No, never mind. I have to use it. Never mind. I wanted to do something else, but it didn't work. So now these Fade Imprints, it's 6. So without the armor now, again, morale, plus 100% damage. So at the end, if you have remaining Ascension stacks, it will be removed. Now this, it's activate 2 random 2 cost card. Fade Imprint, they were 2 cost, but not anymore, right? So even if you use it, it doesn't activate Fade Imprint. If the Fade Imprints were 2 cost when you create it will be activated.
This should deal a lot of
Paradox for
damage
timing.
given the condition.
Glad I have built Haru. Haru could work excessively well. So again,
7,000.
Rita can be the main source of damage, or she can also
something,
use some
it didn't
sidekick.
get
So
done.
9 can work really well depending on the Epiphany. This is set up Epiphany just to show you guys that she could do some damage. It's
Yeah.
9, 8 cost. So let's try using that 8 cost. With some damage boost? Okay. Oh, this is predictions.
We're buffing up the damage, right?
Always guess a square, because even if you get it wrong, you get 2 other better ones. So source. Again, we can use this. You will use from the stacks. What do you get? Enfeeble, increase damage taken, amount taken by 5% for each combined cost of cards
We
in
have
hand.
the buff, right?
That should do
Bonk.
decent 20k damage.
20k, that's decent.
Okay, so that
That's
is
so
Rita as the
decent.
main damage source. So hopefully,
Okay.
I'm sure you guys can get
I
much,
see
much
it.
of a higher
I
score
see.
for
I
that.
see the potential.
So that was it for the gameplay. How did you guys like that one so far? Oh, I have this entire stream. So I hope you guys like the format. It's going to be mainly mostly information.
Yeah,
and
the
news,
format's
quality of life
great,
events,
Jigglypuff.
and you can get all the information up ahead and some gameplay towards the end. For the mechanics part, just reading it and me trying to explain with words, having some more video I think helps a lot more. So for the next episode, next podcast, we'll try to mix that in so it's much more of a live action video along with what I can simply explain for you to understand a lot easier and faster. Was what I wanted for this podcast, but let's try to work it. Let's try to work that for the next broadcast because every combatant seems like there's a unique set of words, unique set of patterns, and exclusive
Yeah,
things.
that's right.
And I did hear that there's a not to forget crystals for everyone, but some people actually forget about these. It's only 7 days, guys. You have to log in and check the mailbox. I mean, we get a lot of mailbox for the 100
Guys,
days.
come
You
on.
guys check every day, but it's not right. You
It's
can't
so
miss it.
straightforward.
Please.
Just play the game.
Biggest feedback personally, guys, I'm always giving is that we need more than 500. So don't worry. No, I mean, keep worrying so that you give more feedback along with just like me, and so we get a lot more in return in a way in the future. Yes, please. Along with that, I also heard there's a cosplayer over in the other language. I don't know if it was Korean or Japanese. It's a cosplay or a cosplayer. So if you guys would like to see some more cosplayer in the broadcast, even, and it's not gonna be me. Don't worry, guys. It's not gonna be. Hopefully, it's not me. I would do it, but I think there are many other better options for
My
images,
God,
visuals than me
Jigglypuff.
cosplaying. So, and there are lots of beautiful cosplayers out there in Korea. So I'm sure we can get, we can find someone. Do you collect Rita cosplay soon? Guys, come on. Let's not have that type of a chat. You got the cosplay stream? Oh, no, I'd rather do Hugo. Oh, I didn't say that. I keep on saying wrong things during the live stream.
Bro, they made
Thank you everyone for watching and
voiceover.
really appreciate the feedback, especially not just for the Great Rick. Please,
An Epic 7
they
character
emphasize-
for
they
April
emphasize
Fools.
the Monsters Arena, the Synergy Arena.
Yeah,
so,
the Monster
please send,
Arena is
write
pretty
comments
good.
and about if you like it, if you want to have more synergies, different type of content, something like that, in a way. Yeah, please send the feedback. But for me, that's going to do it for Rita and Ivy. Hope you guys liked it. Next stream's always going to be
Appreciate
better,
you,
always trying
GCAF.
to improve. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next time here in the
Bye.
Breakdown Cookie. Enjoy.
Pretty good. Pretty
ま
good.
た一人になっちゃった永遠の眠りにつき
Holy, that's animation, though. Okay. Let's see. We've seen this already. Okay. So that's it for the live stream, guys. We'll stop it here and then pretty good live stream. We've learned a lot of things here. It's a lot, mostly just QOL and then some look through over Rita's kit. Her kit's overall pretty good. The only way I can suggest if you want to pull her or not is whether or not is just wait to see if the other people like it or if her kit is straightforward enough. And that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching.